Previously on One Life to Live.
If you don't want to lose your wife, then let me help you.
But if we can convince Daniel that you have already found your daughter, then he's got no hold over you.
I just need to know the tale of baby Matthew and his paternity test.
Matthew is my son, and no medical test is going to tell me what I already know.
All right, dear readers, a few weeks ago I wrote about a woman's search for her daughter. Though I usually try not to talk about my own life in my columns, I have an admission to make. I am that woman. Her search was my own. I'm happy to report that my published plea produced a miracle. After months of looking, I have found my daughter. Let's hope this works. And then, wait, I added, I'm grateful to the many people who have helped me in my search, including my husband, Daniel. Although it's clear he didn't really want me to find my daughter, Kelly, his actions, however ill-intended, have resulted in my joyous reunion with her. Thank you, Daniel, from the bottom of my heart. Nice touch, don't you think?
It is. I think it's going to work.
I think it sounds great.
Really?
He's gonna shake. I can't wait to meet him.
You. I can't wait to get my hands on him.
Sorry, Kevin, this is an ongoing police investigation. When we bring this guy in, he's all mine.
No. Wait a minute. If anybody gets a crack at Daniel, don't you think it should be me?
Yes.
Forget it. All of you. Kelly's not doing this.
I have to run out. Is there anything you need? Okay, well, I won't be long. You'll be all right.
I haven't been right since you brought me here.
Look, I want you to swear to me that you're not going to try and get out of this bed again. You could have done permanent damage to yourself. Fine. You don't swear, I don't go.
I swear.
Thank you.
Is that the petition for dissolution I saw a few days ago?
Divorce papers? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm on my way to meet with Lainey and her lawyer now.
Sam. He's the real reason I'm the captive here, isn't he?
Scarlett, we have been through this. The fact that Sam is Lainey's lawyer is just a coincidence.
I don't believe that for a minute.
Well, check the date, okay? Look, maybe your sense of timing is still a little off, but these papers were filed after the train wreck.
Could have been representing Lainey long before that. You know, I don't care about your motives. I just don't want to be here anymore. I want to go.
And you will go. I'm giving you my word.
Your word and a quarter. Hey. You know, I've seen Sam handle divorce cases before, and I've handled some right along with them. I know his strategies inside and out. I can give you some information that might help you.
And now, why would you do that?
Well, maybe you'd do something for me in exchange.
Okay, go on.
When Sam starts citing all of Lainey's grounds for divorcing you, tell him you're going to file an objection based on Broadmoor Realty versus Hal's.
Broadmoor Realty.
Oh, take my word. It'll stop Sam dead in his tracks.
Hey, Sam. How's it going? Okay, Hank. Here, this is from a former client of ours. Owns a burger joint in Chicago named Hal's.
Yeah, I know Hal's. Nora touched a lot of people.
Nearly everyone she met.
Sam, you want to see me? Come on in.
Yeah, see you later.
Have a seat.
Thanks.
What brings you by?
RJ's civil suit deposition. Remember? We're supposed to do that this morning.
I thought we were going to delay the depositions.
Oh, we have a court case coming up. Why wait? Is there a problem?
Sam, do you really think that you can defend me with what's going on between us?
This is business.
Yeah, but still, I'm thinking maybe I should get another attorney.
Well, I certainly understand why you'd feel that way, but I don't have a problem with it. And I think Nora would want me to handle it for you.
Yeah, maybe.
Nora was very big on working things out, Bo.
Yes, she was. So this question of Matthew's paternity, do you think we could work that out?
Hi, Hank Gannon. I'm the district attorney.
Now, there is no need to be nervous, Roseanne.
Easy for you to say.
All you have to do is tell the truth. Look, there's no way a jury is going to be swayed by Vega's manufactured testimony. It's a civil suit, so all we need is a preponderance of evidence. We've got you, we've got me, we've got the record of my injuries. Come on, what else do we need? It's a lock.
Look, I know what it's like to have everyone against you, RJ. To want revenge so bad that you can taste it. But I'm telling you, revenge isn't the answer. You end up more alone than ever. And I'm telling you, it's not worth it.
Are you serious? Now, to what do we owe this sudden, miraculous conversion? Well, now that is a shame. Mr. Vega has been tampering with my witness.
She's right, RJ. You know, this isn't gonna do anyone any good. Why don't you just give it up before the whole thing gets any uglier?
But I was so looking forward to that.
There's nothing to work out. I know who Matthew's father is. Me.
You still think Lindsay's lying about this?
It wouldn't be the first time.
I talked to Lindsay about that. I talked to Melanie about it, too.
Why Laney?
Because she knows her sister. She doesn't think that Lindsay's lying about it. And I agree. And I don't think it's coming from some neurotic obsession to get Nora's baby. I think it's the truth.
The truth?
She paid Jeff Barnes to change the DNA results.
Bo, I was married to Lindsay for 14 years. My radar, when it comes to her, is pretty highly developed. And I can tell you, my alarms went off as soon as she started spinning this silly story.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about right now. We're on opposite sides of the fence. Now, do you really think that we can ignore that?
I can still defend you, and we can win. Now, you think about it, all right? The fact is that if you want another lawyer, I will be glad to refer you to another lawyer. But I do owe you for Will.
No, you don't owe me for anything. I did what I thought was right.
Fine. Then I'll do it because Nora would want me to do it. Look, either way, the fact is it would take some time to bring another lawyer up to speed here, so why don't we just go ahead, do it, and get this behind us?
All right.
Good. Now, as far as the deposition this morning goes, here's a list of the witnesses and their comments. I'd like it if you looked at that.
So now, why would I let you put words in my mouth?
Because I'm a lawyer, and I'm a damn good lawyer. And because I want out of here. You know what? Don't cite the case. I don't really care. Go ahead. Lose your wife.
Oh, what makes you think that's gonna happen?
Because Sam's going to make sure it happens. Laney has the right and every reason to divorce you. And if I wasn't sitting here in this bed, I would be right by Sam's side, day and night, working with him to make sure that Laney took you for all you're worth.
Yeah, well, that's not a whole lot. Okay, so tell me, this was a Broadmoor Realty versus House? It sounds like a property case.
The issues surrounding Broadmoor are procedural and jurisdictional. They have nothing whatsoever to do with the underlying cause for the action. Really, Broadmoor has been used as a precedent in a slew of cases. You cite this case to Sam, and he will have to spend months filing motions and amending pleadings just to prove that Broadmoor isn't applicable. And in those months, you can convince Laney that you're not the two-faced, womanizing jerk she thinks you are. If that's at all possible.
Oh, that's not gonna take months.
Fine. Days, weeks, whatever you need. You need time. I just gave you a way to buy it.
Think about it.
Broadmoor Realty versus House. Don't forget it. It'll shut Sam down.
I'll be back in a few hours.
There is no way I'm gonna let you use my wife as bait.
Using? Honey, I volunteered for this. I'm not being
What
used.
makes you think that this little charade's gonna get Ray any closer to finding her daughter? I mean, if this guy doesn't want to tell you what he knows, he won't.
Maybe not. But if it brings him out into the open, we can stop him from harassing Ray.
Yeah, and maybe if you use Kelly as a decoy, Daniel might want to get right back at Ray by hurting her.
Babe, listen. That's not gonna happen.
How can we know?
There is no reason to think that Daniel is capable of violence.
Yeah, until he hurts somebody anyway.
It's not going to hurt anybody, certainly not Kelly, because we're going to have our eye on her. She'll
You're
be
right.
fine.
You're right. She will be fine because I'm not letting her do it.
Letting me... Excuse me. Hey, we may be married, but that doesn't mean you make my decisions for me. A marriage license isn't a license to run my life.
Look, I'm not trying to run your life. I'm thinking about what's best for you.
I make those decisions, not you. Yes, we are married, but I haven't stopped being a journalist. I think this is a great story, and I want to help Ray.
You know what? I really don't want to cause these kinds of problems
Ray,
between
you're
the two
not.
of you. We don't
You're
have to
not.
do this.
Joey just has to learn he can't protect me all the time.
Kelly, we're married. I mean, I thought we talked about this. We're supposed to make decisions together. Am I wrong?
No, you are not wrong, but that doesn't mean you can dictate to me what I
Wait,
can
wait
and
one
can't
second.
do.
Are you forgetting what happened with Brian Harris?
Why
I warned you, and you decided you were some great judge of character. Meanwhile, this guy's a rapist. He kidnaps you and holds you at gunpoint.
Okay, Brian Harris has nothing to do with this situation.
You're not doing this.
I am doing this. End of story.
I'm sorry. You know what? Maybe he is right.
He's not right.
I don't want to cause this kind of problem for you two.
There isn't a problem. It's me. I'm the problem. I'm making a mess of everything I'm doing here. And, can I talk to you?
Yes. Of course you can. You know that.
Good, because I need some advice.
Okay.
I need your help. You're early.
I know.
Well, Sam went out.
Oh, well, that's good because I was hoping that you and I could talk. Without Sam, of course.
That's not a very good idea.
Oh, now you can't even talk to me without a chaperone?
Sam is not my chaperone. He's my lawyer. I'm going through a divorce, not going on a date.
You know, that's too bad because we have had some really great dates. Do you remember that summer by the lake? That July 3rd where we set off the town fireworks a day ahead of
Colin,
schedule?
don't do this. Okay.
Look, Laney, I know I've made some serious mistakes, but are they really that unforgivable? I love you. The thought of living without you is just tearing me apart. Just give me another chance, okay? That's all I'm asking for is just a few days, just a week.
You're asking for a lot.
That's because it means a lot, Laney. This could change everything. Let's just get out of here, okay? Let's go somewhere where it's just the two of us. Booked us on a flight to Paris.
Colin.
You said you always wanted to go back. You're my life, Laney. Plane leaves this afternoon. Please tell me you're gonna be on it with me.
I know what I saw. Commissioner Buchanan attacked R.J. Gannon. Everybody saw it.
All right, let's talk about the issue of provocation now. Now, you did see and hear R.J. Gannon verbally assault the commissioner on the night of March 24th, correct?
That's not what I would call it.
You don't think that ridiculing Commissioner Buchanan in front of a room full of people, including some of his own employees, a verbal assault?
Objection to counselor's characterization. This is for a jury to decide.
But you did hear R.J. Gannon disparage and insult both Nora Buchanan and Lindsay Rappaport to the commissioner's face. Is that correct?
Words are just words. Punches are real. Punches do real damage.
Oh, I see. Well, let's talk about that for a moment. Real damage. Suppose you tell me, does blackmail cause real damage? Does coercing someone to remain in a relationship cause real damage, Mrs. Vega? No more questions.
Antonio. Come to see Mr. Vega.
Antonio, you remember our conversation about being completely truthful.
Oh, this is not the time.
This is the time. You're in training to be a police officer right now. But I don't want any of that blue wall of silence stuff. Just tell it like it happened.
So how'd it go?
It went.
Everybody playing nice in there? I mean, is Sam and Bo getting along?
What do you care how they're getting along?
I'm just curious.
What else have you got going on, RJ?
Me? Something going on now. What makes you think that?
Who was that guy in the penthouse the other day?
Oh, that was just Jeff Barnes. He's an old acquaintance of
RJ,
Bo's.
please. Okay. Leave me out of it and don't do any more business in my apartment.
It wasn't business, Roseanne. It was strictly pleasure.
Okay, well, whatever it was, keep it away from me.
Did you see or hear anything that night at Rhodey's that would lead you to believe that R.J. Gannon provoked the commissioner's conduct?
Just every word out of his mouth.
Really, in your opinion, his words were insulting?
In the extreme.
So, in your opinion, his comments were tantamount to a personal attack?
All of it. All of it was personal. Nothing had to do with the commissioner being a cop.
Okay, you can stop this kangaroo hearing right now, because after what I've got to say, it's going to change everything.
Not now, RJ. Come on. You'll get a chance to testify later.
Testify? That's what you're calling this cover?
Hey, RJ, you are interfering with the judicial procedure.
Who
Don't press your
are you
luck.
kidding?
RJ, please, wait outside. You'll get your turn.
If you think I'm going to wait outside in a line for my turn, you've got me confused with someone else, counselor. I will take my turn right now. And so you all can consider this lawsuit settled.
Wait a minute, are you dropping this case?
Well, given the fairness of the hearing I've witnessed, what's the point? But I'm not done with you, Commissioner. Retribution is just around the corner, only you can never tell which one. So watch your back. Excuse me.
Hank, you think he's really dropping the case?
I wish I could say, Sam. Hell, I don't really know him anymore. Maybe he's finally realized where this is headed. Straight to a judgment in favor of the defendants.
Well, I'm glad it all worked out.
Yeah.
Sam, thanks for all your help. Let me know what I owe you.
Right.
You okay?
I was just about to ask you the same thing. Something else was going on between you and Sam in here, wasn't it?
The situation with Matthew. Sam doesn't want to talk about it.
Work on him, Bo. Ask him to consider another paternity test. Believe me, you don't want to go to court.
Why did you do that?
Oh, I'm glad you caught my little performance.
That was a performance? I don't understand. You didn't change your mind because of what I said.
I have other plans for our esteemed commissioner that will cut him deeper than any lawsuit.
I'll make sure you get the paperwork.
Sounds great.
You don't want this divorce, Lanny. I still love you, and you still love me.
Won't work, Colin.
It can work, Lanny. We can make it work. Look, just come with me to Paris, okay? It's not too late. Everything can work out for everybody.
What do you mean, everybody?
I mean, all the people that have been affected by this.
Oh, including the woman in your bed?
Look, Laney, I can explain everything, okay? She's going back where she belongs. Back to the family that loves her. They'll be together and we'll be together. Laney, all you have to do is say the word. We can be in a Paris nightclub in hours. Then you can dance with me instead of Bo Buchanan. Come dance with me, Laney. Come dance with me in Paris.
I can't dance with you. Not here, and not in Paris. The music is over.
Sorry I'm being so hard-headed about this. But I want you to know where I'm coming from.
I'm sorry, too.
I want to work this out. All right, I want us to work this out.
Okay, I do, too. We will. We will, I promise we will. But I'm gonna have lunch with Ray, okay? And we'll talk later.
Kelly, you've got to stop running away from this. You might be pregnant, okay? I mean, you could be making yourself a target here.
Hey, I'm gonna be fine. Even if I am pregnant. We'll talk about it later, though, okay?
Joey, I won't let her out of my sight.
Thanks. You know what, Kev? There's something she's not telling me. I know it. There's something going on. No matter what I say or do, she won't open up, and it's killing me. What the hell's going on? I've got to go talk her out of this. She's setting herself up to be hurt again, and I'm not going to let that happen. I'll be back later.
Hey, Joe. Joe.
Look, I don't think that's such a good idea. You're not going to bring the best out in her. It's just going to make things worse.
What is it with you? I mean, since when are you such an expert on Kelly? I mean, you act like you know my wife better than I do.
I don't know your wife better than you do, Joey. Did you see what happened? Because I did. And I'm just telling you, I think it might be better. It might be best for her if you just give her a break. Don't force the issue.
Okay, well, when should I force the issue, Kev? After she gets hurt?
No, all I'm asking you to do, Joey, is calm down.
You know, I'm asking you to just stay out of it, all right? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just really frustrated right now. Kelly and I were so happy for like 10 minutes there, and then all of a sudden, everything changes.
Nothing changed. Nothing changed.
She's changed.
She hasn't changed. She loves you. You know that? That hasn't changed. You feel a difference in the relationship. Nothing's changed.
Of course it has. We're married now.
Well, you're married. Marriage takes work. Marriage especially takes work with somebody like Kelly. Especially when you consider, some of her issues, particularly the one about being left behind.
I'm not going to leave her behind again, Kevin. I mean, she knows that. I would never make that mistake again.
I know, but it's still an issue for her. And it's an issue that's very real. You got to remember, and you know better than I do, she was left behind by Drew and by Ian when they died, left behind by her mother when she was very young, now more recently by Dorian. She was left behind. So this is real for her. And she overcompensates for it. She likes to make like she's tough. She's not tough. I'm just saying to spread out a little bit, give her a little room, let her breathe.
No, I hope you're right. I really do.
Ray, I feel like I'm in quicksand. I feel like I'm sinking deeper and deeper. And sometimes it's hard to breathe. And it makes me feel really alone.
Hey, you know what? You're not alone. I mean, I'm here. You can talk to me if you want to. Does that make you feel like you're less alone? Little? No. I'm sorry. No, don't be silly.
Thank you. I used to have a lot of people I could talk to. I had Dorian. She was great. But now she's gone. And Grace is gone. And Blair, she can barely handle her own life, let alone mine. Not that the two of us agreed on anything anyway. And having a conversation with my mom is impossible.
But have you tried?
She's mentally ill and been in and out of institutions for most of her life.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know that.
It's fine.
Well, that has to be a little hard on you. What about your father?
Never knew him. My mother didn't talk about who he was or who he is. All she said was that I was born in Illinois. And after that, we moved to Ohio and California, and there she had a terrible breakdown, and my Aunt Dorian sent me to boarding school in Europe, where I met Grace.
So you were born in Illinois?
Must be more to you and this Bo guy than I thought.
Bo has nothing to do with this. Wouldn't pursue that if I wanted to anyway. Lindsay's involved with him.
Really? That's news to me. How involved is she exactly?
Is this guy giving you a hard time?
No.
Let's get something straight, pal. I don't want you talking to her. I don't want you looking at her. I don't want you thinking about her unless I am present. You understand?
She's my wife.
She's my client. Now, where's your lawyer?
I don't have a lawyer. I've done my own research. Besides, I know Laney will be fair. That much I'm sure of.
That's a mistake, Colin.
Oh, now you're advising me?
It's my duty. But I'm going to draft a letter, and you will sign it, acknowledging that I have advised you that you should retain competent legal counsel.
You know what, Sam? Let's just get going, okay?
Fine. Want to sit down? Now, what we have here is multiple counts of adultery. That's going to be enough for the family court in this jurisdiction. That's going to be enough for a family court in any jurisdiction, actually. You understand that this divorce will go through in 90 days. Are we clear?
Oh, yeah, we're clear. And I understand it, Sam, but I just don't accept it. In fact, I'm contesting it. I'm filing an objection to this whole proceeding.
On what grounds?
Based on Broadmoor Realty versus House.
Yeah, Sykes, what's up? Is Detective West around? All right, is there anyone else who can handle it? Yeah, all right, I'll be right there.
Is there something about being born in Illinois?
No, nothing really.
Ray? Was your daughter born there?
Kelly,
Where did she go after that?
I
Do
don't
you know?
I really don't know.
Could it have been Ohio?
It could have been anywhere. Now listen to me. You could not be her. You have to trust me on this. Do you understand?
But there could be a chance.
Oh, honey.
Ray, I have always felt there's been a part of me missing. I've never connected to my mother. Not like a mother and daughter should. Even when she was feeling well, I felt she was a stranger. I have not felt that way with you, not from the moment I met you.
Kelly, listen to me. I love that we have this thing that we have. But you must have that connection with other people.
No,
You
not like
must.
this, not like this. Oh, God. When I was a little girl, I used to imagine what a mother should be. You know, someone to tell me stories and to go clothing shopping with me and to give me advice about boys, to help me out in school. When I imagined a mother, I thought she looked a lot like you. Ray Daniel said that your daughter lives in Lambview. What if I really am the daughter you're looking for?
Hey. I'm sorry.
No, look, I blew up at you, all right?
No. I'm apologizing because I have no business sticking my nose where it doesn't belong. So if I were you, I wouldn't listen to me
I
anyway.
want you to know one thing. As my brother, what you think is very important to me.
Well, thank you. But, you know, I've had nothing but failed marriages, so...
Come on.
Really, I wouldn't listen to me. And... Anyhow,
What?
Nothing. It's none of my business. And I want you and Kelly to work it out. That's the way it should be.
Thanks.
Hey, Bo, it's time to move on. If RJ is done, at least as far as this lawsuit is concerned.
Yeah, but what's he got up his sleeve? You heard him. He's not through coming after me.
Come on, he's just shooting off his mouth to cover up the fact that this lawsuit wasn't going to get him anywhere.
Maybe. But he still holds it against me. You know what happened with Tay and him? He's not gonna give up this easily.
Yeah, well, I say let him stew, let him threaten. The wind is out of his sail. Hey, where you going?
I'm gonna go see someone about a paternity test.
Mr. Barnes?
You're late, man. I was getting ready to split.
Yes, well, I'm here now. So, let's talk.
Dear Lainey, I can't stop thinking about you. I can't get you out of my mind or my heart. You're my world. How could I have ever thought I needed anyone else, anything else? People search their whole lives and never find what we had, what we still have. We're meant to be, Lainey. That was true before we ever met. I love you. I love the idea of you. Life is difficult sometimes, and with all its twists and turns, nobody can negotiate it alone. Nobody should have to. And thank God we're not alone. We have each other. And that, my love, is everything. You hold my heart in your hands, Lainey, and it feels safe there. Please don't let it go. I love you, Colin.
Who is this man? I know exactly who he is, Nora. And I know what he's done. Come on, Sam, please. Get the message, please.
What did you say?
I said I'm filing an objection to this divorce, and I'm citing Broadmoor Realty versus Hal's.
All right, now that's it. You tell me where Nora is. Where's Nora? Tell me right now, or I will climb over this desk and make you tell me.